All right, well, peace. Just want to come back with a quick video, man. Yeah, man, I just want to go into this, man, because today I had a training at my summer job, man, and one of the activities for the training, first and foremost, hopefully the Most High Yahweh shall bless you all day. By His mercy, consume we're alive in the Most High Yahweh's body. One of the questions for the training is because it's a lot of times jobs do this, like jobs, corporate America. All this sometimes do this, but of course y'all did in school, like orientations, kind of do this thing, like getting in groups and sharing names, do different activities, and so we did that today with the job I'm going to do, or for my after school job, and now they're doing a summer program. But one of the questions that the site, the head of the program, one of the head of the program asked, if you had a superpower, what would it be? And and in my group, everybody says different answers, and we kind of all agreeing on this, because I just came to, I was about to say something else, but it immediately popped in my mind. I'll praise the Most High house job, that's why even people pray for more godly and spiritual thoughts. I said, heal people, man. Cause I was instantly thought I was about to say something else that would just kind of. Because it is too, and this, that's why we go into that wisdom of Solomon a lot, or Genesis, when Jacob became Israel, he became that new man. We had the spirit of the Most High house shot, the Holy Spirit. He had the power already. That's why, wisdom of Solomon 7 goes into that, having all power. Because of course, eventually, will the elect, will the sons and daughters of the Most High house shot, will the elect, and in the kingdom, will they get spiritual powers? Yes, but honestly, the spirit is power already. The word is power already, man. So, because a lot of times too, we see this a lot of times, just everyday life, movies, TVs, video games, stuff like that. A lot of times too. Actually, we see this perfectly in the perfect example. A few months ago, I was watching. We see this in the movie Bruce Almighty, because and even Morgan Freeman character, Morgan Freeman, he plays the Most High in the movie, and he tells Bruce Almighty, played by Jim Carrey, all this stuff, the power that you got when, I gave you power, pretty much, because Bruce Almighty, he pretty much gives us spiritual power, because but he told him, listen, all this stuff I gave you, you did nothing to help anybody else. You did all stuff just for self-aggrandizement or to benefit yourself. You never, then he realized, okay, that's the power, is when not only doing for others, it's not yourself, man. And that's why I even thought about healing people, man. What your house was doing, man. Even the word is power, even with that. But it's what it is. Because a lot of times too, even me, when we think about spiritual power, people think about telepathy and being invisible, flying, super strength, all this other stuff, or you could, any stuff in the Marvel or in the comic book world, whether it's Marvel, DC, other things too, what we grew up watching, we think of that, and that's cool, because I like those things too as well. Or any other character, we think, but how about the power is because I'm into those things too, but really healing people, what your house shot did, man, because that's why and he realized that it was just bigger than himself, man. And even all the power that your house shot had, he never he gave all the, he said, listen, I could do nothing unless be my Father. He never esteemed of himself for that, man. He never even went around bragging. He actually did the opposite. When you heal people, he said, no, don't even tell people I did this, man. But I get it on a natural tip. Of course, that's a good thing. Even, I'm not saying try to get too deep with somebody for actually this, because I'm not saying the answer, but I'm just saying this is a think about things spiritually, man. Having that, so. Because that's why because I was about to say something else, because I honestly, me, I like to, one of my favorite comic book characters growing up, or favorite that was Teen Titans and Beast Boy, because I like animals. So to be able to change any animal, that would be nice. Y'all had watched Teen Titans before, but that was what I was about to say. But then I thought, I was you know what? Why do something that could just not benefit, just only benefit myself, or but why not why not do something that or say something that can help anybody, or if I had power, help somebody else. Then even not even just physically, but spiritually, helping the sick in the head, sick and not or spiritually sick, kept off evil spirits on people, or actually physically sick unto death. Those type of people, all types of diseases, things of that nature, man. If you But you know what? Remember, even when I said in Luke chapter 10, man, he said, listen, this is when he gave him spiritual power. He said, man, rejoice over not like you can, like, you have power over spirits and serpents, man. But rejoice that your names is written in heaven, man. That's where you had the power at, being like the Most High, being in His image, walking in His ways, man. So I just want to leave y'all with that quick thoughts, man. Like, no, not just I'm just pious and great. It's just something to think about, something to consider. So anyway, man. Because, give man, that's why they even say in the world, like, give somebody power, like, you figure out who that person is, man. Just give them power. That's another thing, too. So that's why even 2 Samuel 23, David says what, man? He that ruleth over man must be what? Just, must be faithful. So, yeah, because justice is by the faith, man. But anyway, man, hopefully this is edifying. So, man, I'm on the Broad bridge in front of the zoo. I ain't walking this in a minute. But anyway, peace.